Beneath the icy waters of the Arctic, narwhals are sending urgent distress signals that you might be missing. These majestic creatures, often called the unicorns of the sea, are not just swimming, they are communicating complex emotions, and their survival depends on it. Imagine standing on a frozen shore, watching a pod of narwhals glide gracefully through the water. At first glance, everything seems calm, but beneath the surface, a crisis may be unfolding. Those playful breaches and clicks could be warning signs of stress, not just expressions of joy. When narwhals feel threatened, their behavior shifts dramatically. You might witness erratic movements, heightened vocalizations, or unsettling silence. Ignoring these changes could have dire consequences. Stress can lead to lower reproduction rates or even abandonment of cultural risks that threaten their survival. So, why should this matter to you? Recognizing these signs is crucial. Just as in our own lives, when we overlook emotional distress, we risk deeper issues. Picture a friend whose mood suddenly darkens. Those shift. The stakes are high. If we fail to interpret these signals, we jeopardize not only the narwhals but also our understanding of emotional intelligence. Every flick of a tail and every vocal change is part of their language. By learning to recognize these signs, you can help raise awareness because every voice matters, even those beneath the waves. Could you be the voice for those who can't speak? It's time to look deeper, not just in the ocean, but in our own lives. Remember, emotional intelligence is just a human trait, it's a universal language waiting to be understood. Have you ever considered what narwhals can teach us about emotional intelligence? It might sound unusual, but these ocean unicorns offer insights that could transform your perspective on communication. Many people see narwhals as quirky animals, yet they possess a complex social structure that often goes unnoticed. Interestingly, their behavior may mirror our own emotional intelligence in ways you might not expect. Imagine you're at a party surrounded by friends and you spot someone sitting alone in the corner. You can sense their discomfort. Now, think about how narwhals communicate in similar social situations. Their actions are subtle yet impactful, revealing emotions that many of us might overlook in ourselves. Narwhals use their tusks not just for foraging but also as a means of communication. Picture using your own unique method or metaphorical tusk to connect with others. What if you're missing signals from those around you? What if your way of communicating is being misunderstood? Here's where it gets fascinating. Research shows that narwhals can sense emotional shifts within their pods, tuning into each other's feelings. Are we missing the very signals that guide our relationships? Imagine if you could read these cues as effortlessly as narwhals do. Ignoring emotional signals can lead to feelings of isolation, misunderstanding, or even conflict. When was the last time you misinterpreted someone's silence? Like narwhals, we often fail to recognize the deeper messages beneath the surface. Now, picture yourself on a boat observing a group of narwhals. Fire socializing, and suddenly one becomes isolated. What happens next? The pod comes together to bring the lone narwhal back into the fold. This instinct for connection is something we all share, yet we often forget to act on it. So, what's the solution? Start by paying attention. Notice how those around you respond to emotional cues. Are there signs that someone might be struggling? Like narwhals, we have the ability to reach out and foster a supportive environment. Ultimately, it's all about awareness. The next time you find yourself in a quiet room, think of the narwhals. Their behavior can inspire us to connect more deeply, be more attentive, and embrace the richness of emotional communication. Next time you hear about a narwhal, don't just picture a tusked creature in the Arctic. Remember the lessons they offer and how they reflect our own emotional landscapes. What will you notice in your world today? Have you ever wondered if narwhals can actually feel emotions? What if I told you their behavior might reveal something significant about how they communicate? Stick around because what you're about to learn could change your perspective on these fascinating creatures. You might think of narwhals as the unicorns of the sea, but there's a deeper world beneath the waves. Many people overlook the complex ways these animals connect with each other. It's not just about hunting or migrating, it's also about emotional intelligence, and that's where it gets really interesting. Imagine standing on the edge of a frozen ocean, watching these majestic beings glide through icy waters. You hear their clicks and whistles, but what if those sounds are more than just random noise? What if they are actually expressions of their feelings? This connection is often overlooked. They are not just communicating, they are expressing themselves. As we dive deeper into their world, we uncover a surprising truth: narwhals might be better at emotional communication than we ever realized. Their complex social structures and behaviors suggest an intelligence that parallels our own in unexpected ways. So why haven't we paid more attention to this? Picture a group of narwhals, each using unique vocalizations not just to find food, but also to comfort one another during stressful migrations. They are not just surviving, they are emotionally thriving. What if we took a moment to really listen? Here's the twist: scientists often overlook these behaviors, assuming they are purely instinctual. What risks do we face when we underestimate the emotional capacity of animals like narwhals? Ignoring this could lead to a deeper disconnect not just with wildlife, but also with our understanding of intelligence itself. Think about how you interact with your friends. You pick up on their moods, right? Now imagine that on a larger scale. Narwhals communicate everything from excitement to distress through their clicks and body language, creating a rich tapestry of social bonds. That subtlety is something we could learn from. As the tension builds, it becomes clear our inability to appreciate these emotional cues might limit our understanding of both narwhals and our own